Hey everybody, Karyn Bryant for MMA H.E.A.T. Talking with Gegard Mousasi, going ham on a can of corn right now. Is it good?
It's out of a can, so it's not that great.
You're better than that, Gegard. You're better than canned corn.
I know, but it's I can eat it. It's fast and it's not that bad.
But it has zero nutritional value.
I'm living in a caravan. No, I was just joking.
All right, listen, folks. The real reason we're here is because Gegard has a title fight coming up at Bellator 200. He's facing Rafael Carvalho. People thought maybe right when you got to Bellator you were going to get a title fight right away. Obviously, you fought Shlemenko first. But how are you feeling now as you look at your title shot? How do you feel about the matchup?
It's a good matchup. It's a tough fight. Everyone is tough at this level. So I could go in there, I can win easy, or I can go there, have the tough fight. You never know. It's like Hitler said, it's opening the door. When you go to war, you open the door, you don't know how it's going to end or what's behind that door.
Who's on the other side? Right, okay.
Fighting is the same.
Okay.
I'm not quoting Hitler because he's such a good guy, but I'm just saying it's just it's you never know. It's I'm prepared. I feel like I'm in phenomenal shape.
Mm-hmm.
All my coaches said you're more dedicated. You want it, so I've done everything right. It's up to Jesus and Muhammad if they decide if I win or not. But
well, it looks like you're working hard. So I see all the stuff from Bert and from you on your social media. But you're saying you're better than ever and rededicated. Does that have anything to do with the Shlemenko fight? Because it was a close fight, and a lot of people were barking about it, saying that you didn't win and that you were just given that gift of a victory because you're a bigger name. So did that fight, and it was close, did that have anything to do with your motivation?
It's not true. First of all, if I felt like I've lost, I would have gone and said I lost that fight, because I'm not that guy to say, oh, I won. If I felt I lost, I lost. The judges score round by round. I won round 1 and 2. He won round 3. It was unanimous decision. I had a bad call with Jardine when I fought. I got a draw. I didn't complain because I knew he got a lot of points in round 1. But I was aggressive from round 1 to round 3. And I won round 2 and 3, but I had a point deduction in the first round. So they gave it to they gave it a draw. I know how they score. In wrestling, some guy wins because he made the final point. So he won because he was the last guy that made a point. Sometimes it's very close. Everyone have the right to their opinion, but they're not analyzed. I don't know.
It doesn't matter. Well, yeah, and I was at that Jardine fight. Yeah.
I got a W on my record, and if they want to cry about it, they let them cry.
Absolutely. No, listen, I get it. And I was at that Jardine fight. I remember talking to you afterwards, and I actually, maybe we'll link up to that interview. I remember you took it so well. I think I was more pissed off than you. That it went. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I was disappointed, but I was more disappointed that I didn't have the performance that I wanted.
Right.
Same with last fight.
Right.
But it's a victory. I take it.
So what happened to your eye, though? You did break your orbital, right? So how long did that take to heal up?
Well, I didn't need the operation. I got approved by my doctor. I got approved by the commission. So I'm able to fight again. Yeah. But after, when I'm done with career, they can do the orbital, and I'm gonna look handsome again.
Oh well.
I'm gonna be 20 again.
Nice. Give me the name of the doctor. I mean, it doesn't seem like it made that big of a difference.
Yeah, on the pictures you can see, because it's a little bit depth.
Okay.
It's a little bit more, but for me, I notice it more than other people. But I'm not a model.
Right.
And girls don't look at my face.
What do they look at?
That came out wrong. I mean.
Yeah. What do they? Eyes
Oh
up
yeah.
there. When you see
Yeah.
Gegard,
Oh,
everybody,
I
eyes
didn't
up.
know.
Eyes up.
Yeah.
But no, listen, but your vision isn't affected is really the important part.
Yeah, 100%. Thank
Okay.
God, I got lucky with that. It's I was in the hospital. It was serious. Move
Yeah.
on.
Next, moving on. Okay, well, so when we
Yeah.
look at you and your record, and we look at Carvalho, it does seem like you have a stronger, schedule. Looks like you have beaten higher caliber of opponent. Do you think that's fair to say? Like, where do you think he is dangerous?
Well, he's a stand-up guy. He's a big guy. He's strong physically. He's confident. He's been winning all his fights. He's a champion. He's a good champion. He's southpaw. That makes it tricky for me. Style-wise, it's not. I don't like to fight southpaws, so it makes it more difficult for me. So those things, style make fights. But I feel like I have more weapons than him. I'm more well-rounded. I feel like I can fight him stand-up. Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, let's see how the fight goes.
So how much does the title mean to you? It's funny because in the past, and maybe it's just because the UFC, it was harder to get the title shot opportunity. And so sometimes people have to convince themselves that the title isn't as important because they maybe feel like they're never going to get the chance anyway. But now that you have the title fight over here in Bellator, like what does it mean to you? How much import do you put on that title?
It means a lot, and somehow it doesn't mean a lot too, because let's say I've been working to this point. I'm fighting in London for the belt. A lot of friends are coming, so yeah, if I win that belt, it's gonna make me really happy, really happy. And but I've seen with other fighters, they're champion, they lose the title, and they become just a regular fighter again. Like one time you're the champion, everyone is hyping you up, and everyone's talking about you, and then you lose, and then you lose again, and then so that belt means like the Oscars. You get a trophy because you were the better fighter that night.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. You have to look at the overall picture of a fighter, what he has achieved. But yeah, it's gonna make me happy, 100%.
Nice, very nice. Well, you already have people kind of calling you out for a fight afterwards. Rory MacDonald has said he wants the winner, and basically, I feel like you guys have kind of gone at it a little bit, right, in terms of a potential fight between you and Rory MacDonald. What are your thoughts on that, if it were to happen?
Well,
or do you want it to happen? Are you looking for that fight?
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know how serious I have to take Rory, because he says he wants to fight at the heavyweight Grand Prix. So he's maybe smoking with Nick Diaz or something. I don't know. But and then he said he wants to defend his belt before he goes to middleweight. So I don't know how serious I have to take him, but I like the guy. He's a nice guy. He's a good guy. But I'm trying to make the fight. So if I have to say he's a pussy, he's a pussy.
Okay, I guess maybe you have to say that. I don't know. Maybe
I don't know. Now he's gonna say something, and then get the ball rolling.
Yeah. Well, do you think? I mean, that's the thing. If it's not Rory, it's funny, Gegard, because you always sort of have been a guy who, on the one hand, like you know what's going on in your division, but it's not like you've like lined up everybody and you're always like, I want this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy, right? So when you look at the competition over there, you're a name that everybody's going to put out there. Everybody's going to probably call you out, right? So if it's not Rory for you, then who would be the next fight if you're the champion?
Well, there's some contenders, but I think the problem with them is the name recognition that they don't have. So, but it's not up to me. If the Bellator wants to give them a shot, I fight. But obviously, with me, they would like to fight. They would want me to fight some guys that people know.
Yeah.
So it's not up to me. I feel like the number one contender should be able to get the shot. So I get paid the same.
Nice.
I don't care.
Nice.
It's the job of the promotion who they want me to fight, and my job is to fight.
Right. Well, I know Scott Coker was very excited to get you back. You guys worked together before at Strikeforce. So, I mean, how different is your world now? You know, I mean, with just being in a different organization, do you feel like, yeah, you made the right choice, and that you are in a place where you feel happier as a fighter and more supported and everything?
Yeah, I have a good relationship with Scott. He was in Holland. I met him. We went out to dinner. I'm happy with Bellator. Everything has been fine. I've been treated well. Nothing to complain. I don't have any complaints of UFC because I was treated well there too. I don't want to be a whining asshole. So yeah, I've been being treated good. But like I said, it's all good in the neighborhood.
It's all good in the neighborhood. Oh my God, you're on fire tonight. Listen, when you talk about that heavyweight tournament, Rory said he wanted to go to that. Like we just saw the other night, Ryan Bader blasted King Mo really fast. I actually think that at this point, Ryan Bader could win the whole thing. But it's weird because Mo said he's going back down to middleweight. You guys have some history. I don't know if Mo is a fight that you would look for.
If I'm the champion, if he's the contender, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely, but yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
it's a good fight, but they should test him a lot.
Yeah.
Test him like crazy.
Oh, really?
Listen, I said, I think when I fought him, he was on steroids, and one fight after he got caught by steroids. Mm-hmm. I'm not making things up. I'm not hallucinating.
Right.
So I'm not saying anything that's not true. So, yeah, if he's clean, I fight him, no problem.
Cool. Yeah. Well, that is nice cup, nice sippy. Where's the little sippy cup straw, by the way?
Yeah.
You bring up a good point, though. Some people do talk about Bellator and the fact that, they're not using USADA or something like that. So is that a concern that you had when
No, I got tested for this fight.
Okay.
Crow Cup got tested.
Yeah.
Bellator guy flew to Croatia to test him.
Okay.
I got tested here. Carvalho got tested. So we get the same surprise tested as UFC.
Cool.
But Bellator is more, I think, the main guys.
Right.
But so I have no worries. The commission does a great job. The Mohegan Sun Commission, they take they keep the sport clean. So
good.
For me, it's good.
Good. Were you out on your power mower when they came by?
No. I was a little bit. I was mowing the grass, but my brother doesn't even let the grass grow because he's bored and he's cutting the grass 3 times a week, so there's no any grass for me to mow. It's
just fun, right? So he just wants to mow it just because it's fun.
Yeah, it's in the sun. You take your shirt off. You get the tan, and you're mowing the grass.
Very nice, very nice. Well, so I feel like there was one other thing I was going to ask you, and now I can't remember. But in general, life is good for you. Yeah, things are going well, and you're feeling good.
Life is good, yeah. It was a tough training camp. I'm not gonna lie because, like I said, I was dedicated. I'm not gonna say best training camp, all that shit, because, and then you don't perform. Right. Something shit happens, and then people are gonna say. But I feel I'm at my best.
Yeah,
and,
nice.
I've done everything to win the fight. I'm very confident. Today I was sparring. I'm as strong as the heavyweight or even stronger. So physically, gives me confidence. Every training gives me confidence that I can go and win this fight.
Nice, very nice. And have you kept up though? Did you like, for example, did you see the other night what Lyoto Machida did to Vitor? Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw the fight. I think Vitor had a great career, and hopefully he retires because. But it's up to him. I don't know. I'm not. Who am I to say what he should do? But I think getting damaged like that is not healthy.
No. I think he's going to stop, which is a good thing. I know, you and Lyoto had fought before, and it was a tricky fight. But just curious if you had seen that, because that kick was pretty spectacular.
Yeah. Lyoto is a skilled fighter.
Yeah.
He's a good fighter for sure, and it was a great knockout. But I think Vitor it's past his prime.
Yeah.
a long time, and he stayed. He's welcome in the cage, I think, and it's not good.
Right,
It's not
right.
good.
And so for you, you still, you do all your training in Holland. I know you were saying after this fight you may come over to the States and hang out, but you've never really thought about changing gyms, right? You always feel like you get everything that you need at home because, a lot of time people move along in their career, they start to try to get some other looks. Why is it that you have never really done that?
Because I have everything I needed. I got the right trainers, right friends. Because I've been training here for so long, I have everything. Every gym, I know where I have to go. I know what to eat. Everything is on point. But people get hyped up. Let's say Ronda Rousey becomes big. Everyone goes to Edmond gym. McGregor gets big. Everyone goes to Ireland to train there. It's like they think there's a secret that no one knows, but it's just training.
Yeah.
You have fighters that training. The great wrestler, he was training in Siberia with that Alexander.
Right.
And he was winning everybody. But so training is training. I don't care where it is, as long as the quality is good. You have the right sparring partners. You can train with 2-3 guys and you can become champion, or you can have a gym of 30 guys. It doesn't say anything. As long as the quality and the trainers that are looking after you, and I have that support. So
nice. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not saying it's broken. Obviously, if
No,
it's
no,
not
I know,
broken,
I know.
don't
Yeah.
fix it.
Yeah.
Cool.
For
So
sure.
you will
But-
come over here. Then you say what? You say this every time that you
No,
come
I'm
in
coming
LA.
because I want to buy a watch.
Oh,
I'm
I got a
coming
guy.
to Not pay taxes in Holland.
Oh no, listen, no, I actually really do know a guy. My friend Leon up at Westheim. What kind of watch do you like? He sells all the highest end watches.
Rolex, a gold one. I want to blind everyone.
All right, I'm gonna take you over to see my friend Leon. I swear, I promise. And he's a big fight fan too.
Okay, great.
So he'll hook you up. So yeah. So afterwards, you take some time. How soon again? This fight is coming up at the end of May. All things go well. You're healthy and everything. How quickly do you think you would like to fight again?
Well, I think one more fight this year. I think I had a long 3 months training camp. I really felt that I gave everything in the training camp. So it took a lot out of me. So if I have to do training camp like this, I can do it maybe 2 times a year.
Okay.
So I feel like I took it very seriously, and especially because it's a title fight, and I want to win it in front of all my friends and family.
Yeah.
So I need a good rest.
Yes, you do. And you're how old now?
Freezer. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
I said, how old are you now? I don't even remember.
I'm 32. 32.
That's it?
But next year I'm getting 31.
You got
like
plenty of
Benjamin,
time.
That's I'm getting younger.
Yeah, no, all I was going to say is you got plenty of time to still accomplish a lot of great things. So.
Yeah. No, but around 35, and it depends if I slow down of the results of my fight, then I decide what I'm going to do. But I don't think I'm like a Yoel Romero type that's 41 and kicks ass.
Right. Yeah. Well, I would just say eat less canned corn because that's not very nutritious.
No, my friend is offering me chocolate now, but I'm on weight, so I can eat it.
Good. All right. Well, I'll let you go and have your dessert. I know you've been working hard, and I know it's late. I always appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. You're 9 hours ahead, and I know it gets tricky. So.
No problem.
So thank
you. Kids, eat your chocolate. Daily chocolate, full of vitamins.
Chocolate is very good for you. That I know.
For kids, for the little children that are watching.
Okay.
In the morning and in the evening before you sleep.
Very good. Very good. Well, there we have it. Listen, best of luck to you. How much time? Well, you're going to go to England. You don't need that much time, and that's such an easy flight for you. That's so easy
It's a 1 hour time difference. So
yeah.
I have to actually adjust this week because normally I sleep late, so I have to go early to bed, so I get plenty of sleep.
Cool. Awesome. Well,
I'm
best
like a
of luck to
vampire.
you. Wait, what'd you say? I missed that.
I'm just full of shit. I said I'm like a vampire.
Awesome.
Daywalker.
Daywalker. Hey, my good friend is on The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead now. He plays John Dory. My friend.
Okay,
Garrett.
nice. Great.
Yeah, I don't know if you get that one. Hey, do you still watch Last Man on Earth?
No, it became really stupid, after a couple of seasons.
It got weird. I still watch it. It got weird, but
it got weird. So I'm not watching that anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, Gegard, I do hope that you come to visit LA and you bring that belt with you the next time we talk to you. It could be and new. So I really wish you the best of luck against Rafael Carvalho. And always a pleasure talking with you. Make sure you say hi to your family.
Thank you, Karyn. Always nice talking to you too. Thank you.
See you later.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Mice. Oh, corn. Mace is the Dutch. I'm sorry, I forgot. Almost finished with the corn.